Peggy 3.
We always had a vision of growing our world, and campus was an idea that kind of came to us while we were making Hospital, actually, and we got quite excited about the possibilities of what we could do and where we could go. So it's a game about essentially running a university. You're building, looking after your students, looking after your staff.
2 Point Campus is basically the next logical step for 2 Point County. We're still in the same universe, still got the same little people, but this time we're educating them instead of healing them.
2 Point Campus is everything you know about university life, but of course with that signature 2 Point twist. It's going to be weird and wonderful characters that you're going to have to nurture, weird and wonderful courses, and just more general nonsense.
You're going to be visiting locations around the county, similar to what you did in 2 Point Hospital, and you'll be building different types of campuses in different locations, and you can be really creative with the way that you build up your campuses, trying out different layouts, running different courses, attracting different types of students.
It was trying to think about how we twist it, how we make college life sort of familiar, because our games have a little bit of familiarity. You know, Hospital kind of is trying to be about healthcare, but then, as you know, with Hospital, it turned into something quite different. It gets more and more surreal with each passing DLC. Obviously, with Hospital, we had characters, and they looked great. You know, we had all these visual afflictions, and that was fine, but you really didn't spend a lot of time with them or get to know them very well, because they came in, they got cured, they went away. Or died.
There's more time with the students than you would spend with patients in 2 Point Hospital, which really gives you that opportunity to get to know a few of them and experience the quirks of their lives and help shape them as well.
These characters can generate relationships with each other, they can fall in love, and you can play a role in helping that move forward. You can start clubs for them so that they've got activities and societies and communities to join and be a part of.
There's a bunch of things they're going to need. They've probably just moved out from home, they've never lived alone before, they need lots of things to get involved with, to keep them entertained, societies, friendship groups, and all these things feed into how successful they're going to be in their coursework.
Some of our players on 2 Point Hospital said that they sometimes find the building layout specifically a bit restrictive. So this time round, we've put that control into our players' hands. You can not only build buildings whatever layout you'd like, you have a whole new range of items to place down, paths, fences, so many ways that you can potentially trap your characters. We wanted to make sure that every type of player could enjoy these controls on whatever platform you're playing on.
As you explore different parts of the county, you'll gain access to different courses, and of course, this being 2 Point County, these aren't your normal everyday sorts of courses.
We've got things like the night school, which isn't a course that you go to after you've done with your day job, like in the real world. We're actually training knights to go out and do their jousting, teaching them the real rules of chivalry.
The things like gastronomy, this isn't sort of your normal cooking classes. These are giant pizzas and pies and trifles that people are going to make.
We gradually introduce you to these courses, but then you decide which combinations of courses you want to run on your campus. And of course, that's then going to knock on to what kinds of students you have showing up. And so your campus could end up diverging massively from mine, and they look completely different after a few years of play. One of the things we really liked with Hospital was reading community feedback after the game came out and actually being able to do some really nice quality of life updates.
While developing 2 Point Campus, we were listening to all the feedback from our players on 2 Point Hospital, and we've incorporated that into designing the core game. And once it's in our players' hands, we're going to continue doing that.
Amazing to be able to, as a game developer, to be able to create something and then keep working on it, because you're never 100% happy. And the great thing we have is a community that kind of tells us, oh, we'd like this or we'd like that.
This kind of continued development is new to us and great. We love it because you can keep improving and adding to and keep the story going.